Shalom, family trendsetter. All praises be to the Most High Power Hashem for allowing us to see another day. I am driving, so you will hear some noise in the background. Please bear with me. Now, I won't be long on this video, but I want to share my thoughts in regards to what's happening down in D.C., where you have National Guard troops occupying that particular area. Right? I told y'all the other day, I made a video telling y'all what's happening. When I went to deliver, I can't go into too much detail because, they don't want you talking about certain, areas down there now. But when I went to deliver, there was troops all over the place, everywhere. As a matter of fact, it took me like an hour and a half to get through screening. Normally it would take like 10, 15 minutes to get through screening, or, if anything, I guess the most probably 20 minutes, to get through screening. Now it's taking an hour and a half, 2 hours to get through screening just to deliver. So what I've been observing is that, right, they are slowly but surely bringing in martial law. Now, I told y'all in past video that martial law was going to hit us during the summertime, and a lot of y'all was like, oh, well, summer came, ain't no martial law. Did y'all know from the time they announced coronavirus that we've been on martial law lockdown worldwide? Did y'all know that? They've been restricting y'all travels. Y'all can't go certain places, can't even go to church to pray to your Jesus that ain't saving nobody. You know what I'm saying? We've been on the martial law. It's just that it's like a soft rollout. But now, because of the false flag, and I'm not saying what occurred with the insurrection is not real, didn't happen, people didn't lose their lives, but what I'm saying, these devils create problem to get a reaction to find a solution. Okay? So that insurrection that occurred the other day, Trump incited that in this insurrection. Now they're going to literally bring military troops into your communities. They say all 50 states, all 50 capitals, right? Wherever there's a capitol building, they're going to have troops occupying it because of the threat on social media. And y'all don't understand that this shit is all orchestrated. This shit all been planned in advance. Even some of these politicians, they don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a shadow government, family. There is a shadow government that caused the shot. Even in some cases, the president of the United States of America don't even know what the fuck's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is how deep this shit is. So now you're seeing a lot of National Guard troops in Washington, D.C., which coincidentally is occupied mostly by black people, because D.C. is predominantly a blacks, I don't know if it's a city or what it is, right? Because D.C. is not even a state, because it is a state. But, you know what I'm saying? It's mostly black people that's in Washington, D.C. So now, could this been a plan, a pretext of what's to come, where they're going to say, okay, we have domestic terrorism threat, so now we got to bring forth the military. America is going to be just like what you see in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? You all seen troops walking around and shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if sooner or later they're not going to bring in foreign troops up in this motherfucker. Because, see, you got to understand something, right? You have, let's say the average U.S. military is not going to turn their guns on their U.S. citizens. They're just not going to do that because, they can relate. They have family members here from the United States of America. So what they're going to do, they're going to switch out the troops. They're going to have foreign troops occupying the United States of America. That way it's more easy for them to pull a trigger. You know what I'm saying? Because, if you really think about it, right? Why you think a lot of these police officers didn't react in the way they did? Because they didn't want to harm their own people. White people didn't want to harm white people. That's why they was able to be overthrown. You know what I'm saying? And now they're saying it's an inside job. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it's an inside job, because how would these devils know exactly where to parade, the Capitol? You feel what I'm saying? A lot of these hillbillies, they don't know nothing about no damn Washington, D.C. But it's like, basically, you had paramilitary people out there in the protest. You had senators and shit. You had all different kind of people from all different kind of walk of life protesting to overthrow the fucking government. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. So y'all could just fall back and believe that Jesus is going to take care of everything. You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is believe in Jesus. Listen, there's a lot of Christians that's believing in Jesus and suffering right now. Jesus ain't doing nothing for y'all. What y'all going to have to do is do for yourself. First of all, you pray to the Most High Power, whoever he, she, or it is, because we don't know who God is. Never met him, never met her, never met it, right? This unseen power that created us. And you just ask this power for blessing and protection. And then you got to help yourself. Right? The Bible said God help those who help themselves. That's why I practice my Second Amendment right, the right to bear arms. You know what I'm saying? I go through the whole process. You know what I'm saying? FBI check, all that. So I'm legal. I'm legit. I don't get weapons to go on offense. I get weapons to defend myself. Because I'm going to tell y'all so-called black people this, right? Once Biden is officially inaugurated into the office, right? He's already the president of the United States of America. But once he take that oath on that Bible, it's going to be hell on earth, right? Because these devils are going to lose their mind. They already feel like they're losing their kingdom already, right? Because you got to understand something. The reason why they don't want Biden as the president is not necessarily Biden. But Biden is an undercover white supremacist too. It's because Kamala Harris, family. Kamala Harris is the VP. Biden is on his way out. Biden's an old man. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to old people, but Biden is on his way out. And the next person in line is a black woman. Not only is she black, but she's a woman. Not only she's a woman, but she's black. That's double jeopardy. So that's why they have a problem with Biden. You know, if Biden would have chose, let's say, a male running mate, they wouldn't have that much problem with Biden. But it's because he chose a so-called black woman, which she's not really black, believe it or not. She's a half-breed. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem right there. This is one of the reasons why they will never accept Biden presidency. Never, because the running mate is a so-called nigger, right? As far as they're concerned anyway. And she's a woman. She's a second in charge. Even Hillary Clinton, she didn't even get a VP position. So you really think they're going to allow a so-called black woman to rule over them? I doubt that shit. Just stay tuned, because it's coming, family. It's going to be locked down. I would suggest, if you have money, right, go to the store before Inauguration Day and start stacking up. Let your time outside be limited. Don't be out there hanging out and shopping and shit, because y'all gonna be, especially black women and children and shit, and elderly black people, y'all are gonna be soft targets, right? They're gonna target y'all because y'all easily gotten. All right, take my foolish advice. Share this video if you can. And with that, I say shalom.